Hey guys, John McSpagan here, and welcome back to another UCC, also known as Unknown Comic Character. In this video, we're going to be looking at Squirrel Girl. Doreen Aline Green was born to Doreen and Maureen Green from Los Angeles, California. When she was 10 years old, Doreen discovered she could communicate with squirrels. It was revealed that she suffered a modification in her genes for unknown reasons that granted her squirrel-like abilities, which manifested predominantly in the form of a prehensile tail. When her parents consulted with a doctor, it was determined that Doreen wasn't a mutant, even though she believed so for a long time. She is first seen as Squirrel Girl ambushing Iron Man in a forest, hoping to impress the veteran hero and become his sidekick. The 14-year-old introduces herself and her pet squirrel, Monkey Joe, and displays her abilities, all squirrel-themed. After she rescues Iron Man from Doctor Doom with the help of a horde of squirrels, Iron Man states that she is too young to fight crime. He'll put in a good word for her to the Avengers when she is older. Doreen begins her college career at Empire State University, majoring in computer science. Upon arriving, she ends up fighting Kraven the Hunter, who was lashing out at the local squirrels, including Tippy Toe, whom he caught and was about to kill. She manages to stop him when she informs him of the existence of sea monsters like Giganto and challenges him to hunt them. Later, she discovers that Galactus is heading to Earth to devour it, and she and Tippy Toe head to the moon to stop him from using Iron Man's armor, which he steals. While on the way to the moon, they end up encountering Whiplash, who mistook Squirrel Girl for Iron Man and defeated him. She and Tippy Toe surprisingly befriend Galactus and afterwards tell him of a planet that could sustain him even better than the Earth. The planet is devoid of intelligent life but rich in nuts. He then sends the two back home, and then he leaves the Earth to live another day. When she arrives back home, her roommate Nancy Whitehead tells her that she has figured out that she is a superhero, but promises not to tell anyone, the two becoming good friends. Later, Squirrel Girl and other superheroes defeat Meesteron, who was attacking Liberty Island with an army of robot dinosaurs. Shortly thereafter, while attempting to stop Hippo from robbing a bank, she meets Chipmunk Hunk and Koi Boy, both of whom have the ability to speak to different animals. Nancy reveals the secret identities, Thomas Lara Perez and Kin Shiger, respectively, to her, since she would easily recognize them under their masks. They later encountered a monstrous Asgardian squirrel god, Ratatoskur, who has been causing mayhem on the island by trash-talking its citizens during their sleep. It is defeated with help from Loki and the current and former Thor. During their second college year, Doreen and Nancy encounter Brian Drain, and quickly defeat him due to his extremely outdated technology and crucial design flaws. Upon realizing that he did not have a choice about his evil actions due to his programming, Doreen and Nancy updated his technology to modern standards. When he awakens, Brain Drain reveals that he intended to reform and ends up enrolling at ESU to take computer science courses. Later, she and her classmates got sent back in time to the 1960s by fellow student Cody, who sent them away from the present time in order to curb his grade. Nancy, the only person who remembers Doreen's existence, goes back to rescue her along with the past version of Doctor Doom, who then learns that it will successfully take over the world thanks to a copy of Wikipedia on Nancy's phone. In the present day, Cody wakes up to a Doctor Doom dystopia and takes himself back to the 1960s with an older future Doreen to help fight Doom. Doreen defeats Doom by repeatedly using Cody's time machine to send herself to a day before she fought the fight, creating a small army of squirrel girls that swarm Doom and force him to give up. Doreen and the students are sent back to the present, while future Doreen stays behind and continues to foil Doom's schemes. One of the Doombots manages to survive and becomes obsessed with living a normal human life. He later ends up hiring and then facing off against Gwenpool in an attempt to remove a group of aliens that are hurting her from the planet. After changing his plans upon deciding that Gwen herself is the bigger threat, he tries to team up with the aliens and destroy her. This backfires and she forces him to fight the aliens by threatening his kind elderly neighbors. He capitulates to his horror and gets the credit for destroying the aliens and becomes a media sensation as everyone wonders what heroics he will do next, ruining his idealistic normal life. Later, she gets jealous when her crush, Chipmunk Hunk, starts dating someone. Nancy, Tippy Toe, and Koi Boy help her to set up an online dating profile, which leads to many unsuccessful dates. One of the end which leads to an encounter with the Mole Man, who is angered by how Doreen's early suggestions to Kraven has affected his home. Doreen apologizes to him, and the two have a conversation about his situation, leading the Mole Man to proposing to Doreen on the spot, and a number of follow-up schemes get Doreen to go on a date with him. He threatens to bury a number of worldwide landmarks if she doesn't date him. And after Nancy's nearly kidnapped by him and being swarmed by the media, she goes to confront Mole Man, only to find the Tricephalios is in love with him. Doreen lets the Beast defeat her to woo Mole Man and get him off her back for good, and decides that dating isn't right for her at the moment after seeing that Chipmunk Hunk's girlfriend is a nice fit for him. Squirrel Girl also had an alternative version of herself due to time travel running around for decades, interfering with Doctor Doom's plans. As a result, she released an AI Doombot that eventually became Gwenpool's nemesis, Vincent Doonan. During Squirrel Girl's first encounter with Iron Man, she provided a detailed demonstration of her powers in a furry prehensile tail roughly 3 to 4 feet in length, sizable buck teeth which are strong enough to chew through wood, and superhuman strength and agility, enabling her to jump between trees with ease. Her fingers have sharp claws in them, assisting her with climbing, and she possesses retractable knuckle spikes, roughly 2 to 3 inches in length on each hand. Most importantly, she is capable of communicating with and understanding squirrels. Squirrel Girl does not communicate with squirrels telepathically, instead she has an understanding of their language and the ability to speak it. Squirrels have also been depicted as understanding her when she speaks in English. Later appearances have revealed additional abilities possessed by Squirrel Girl, including heightened reflexes, which she dubs as squirrelgility, and vision. Her eyes have been seen to glow red in low light situations, and she has also at times displayed an enhanced sense of smell. Squirrel Girl has also revealed that her lips taste like hazelnuts. This attribute has been retconned by unbeatable Squirrel Girl writer Ryan North. She is also a superb hand-to-hand combatant, capable of taking down Wolverine in a one-on-one no-claws fight. Squirrel Girl carries a utility belt comprising multiple pouches that contain nuts to give as snacks to her squirrel friends. These are known as humorously as her nut snacks. It was originally unknown whether the black markings around her eyes are the result of her mutation, or cosmetically applied to enhance a squirrel-themed appearance, though they did not appear to smear when she's crying. In Avengers Annual Number 1, she is shown in casual clothes lacking these markings. Squirrel Girl is also shown carrying a full set of Iron Man vs. series battle cards, which she uses to show Dum Dum Duggan how she knows him. She mentions Duggan has a defense stat of 8, her own is 6, although the rating system is left unclear. After MODOK is pointed out to her, she consults the supervillain's own card to confirm his abilities. The printing on the two cards shown, Duggan's and MODOK's, is actually gibberish. In the solo series, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, she is a set of Deadpool's Guide to Supervillains cards to help her identify villains and their possible weaknesses. In the GLX Mass Special, she is shown flying a small gyrocopter called a Squirrel a Gig, and mentions it was a gift from the GLA teammate Big Bertha. This reappears in Deadpool GLI Summer Fence Spectacular, used as a way of infiltrating Doctor Doom's castle. The first version was a standard gyrocopter, while it is later shown as a more stylized superhero helicopter, including squirrel-styled bodywork. Squirrel Girl is shown as being able to fly the craft expertly, including through the anti-aircraft defenses surrounding Castle Doom, crediting this to her squirrel agility. In The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, she also temporarily obtains a set of armor based on pieces of Iron Man's modular armor that reshapes to fit her, including her tail. The same series also retcons her status as a mutant, noting that her powers are the result of an unspecified something relating to her RNA or DNA, and that she is medically and legally distinct from being a mutant. And that is the fact file of an unknown comic character, which is Squirrel Girl. And now this is a joke episode. A lot of people said for me to do this, so I decided, I should just do it. So, there it is. Here it is. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.